Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is so exciting. It is my 20K giveaway. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. I hit 20K a few days ago. Sydney was under the weather and she's still recovering, so I'm probably going to be holding her the whole time. So excited. I asked you guys to ask me questions on both Instagram and YouTube, so I'm going to thumb through all kinds of questions. I'm going to answer as many as I possibly can. I'm really trying to aim for this video to be like under 25 minutes, but we'll see. It's going to be a Q&A as well as my 20K giveaway. I wanted to do something for you guys. I've been wanting to do it since I was at like 15,000 subscribers. I said once I hit 20K, I'm going to do a giveaway because for me, like 20K is this milestone that I've been like waiting to achieve. And I know on YouTube, it's still very small, but for me, it's like a huge accomplishment and it's a stepping stone. Everyone has to start somewhere, and even the beginners started with 1 subscriber. You know what I mean? Like, it's a huge deal to me. So thank you so much. I love every single one of you. I feel like you guys are my best friends. Honestly, I started my mommy channel not thinking that, hey, I want to do this as a career. Like, once I got to like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, I was like, you know, I want to do this as a career. Other people are doing it. Why can't I? So I kind of wanted to, you know, down the road, but you know, I think my dreams are, I can see them. They might be like way down the road, but I can see them. Like, you know, I'm on that path, so I'm excited. Anyway, I'm gonna answer all kinds of questions you guys had. I'm going to include the giveaway details somewhere in this video, so you have to just keep watching the whole video to find out the deal with the giveaway. It's my first giveaway, so bear with me. I hope it goes really smooth. I'm using a third-party program, so yeah, I hope it goes very smooth. And if it does, definitely we'll be having more giveaways in the future. So again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Obviously, if you want to enter to win the giveaway, you have to be subscribed. But I would love to have you a part of my family. My name is Haley. My daughter is Sydney, and she just turned 18 months old. I do lifestyle, mommy, toddler vlogs, all kinds of videos. So give the video a thumbs up and let's jump right into the video. 20K balloons, just chilling there in the background. I bought them from Target thinking that they were bigger because I didn't look at the size measurements in there. Itty bitty ones, but those are gonna be chilling there, so why not? What do you do to stay fit as a busy mom? You guys, I'm not fit at all. I'm not. My legs are full of cellulite. I'm soft and squishy. I might not be huge, but I'm soft and squishy, so I'm not fit. The only thing that I do is sometimes forget to eat. Sometimes I binge eat at night and I waitress. So once in a while, waitressing, you know, definitely burns a lot of calories. I chase her around. I don't know. I try to eat okay. Like, I try to eat healthy, but for the most part, but yeah, I'm not fit. I want to be, and I was, but I'm not now. Ugh. When did you start giving Sydney water to sip throughout the day, or what is usually in her sippy cup? So I started giving her water, I think around 6 months, I mean, I vlogged kind of here and there, but I think around 6 months, and it was just to get her, like, to try to take a cup, and it was just to get her, you know, used to it. I think they don't consume, or not supposed to consume more than 1 or 2 ounces of water throughout the day until they're like 10, 11, 12 months, something like that later on. But definitely I think it was around 6 months when I introduced a cup, and you know, she bit it for a while there. She didn't understand how you actually drank out of it. Do you feel like YouTube has helped you be a better mom? Like, does it make you more disciplined as far as scheduling and routine goes with Sydney? I think I'm a very routine schedule person as it is. So I think that YouTube in a sense has made me a little bit more like schedule, routine, and disciplined with that, only because I'm home with her so much. If I had a normal job and I wasn't home and she was in daycare, or she like got, you know, babysat or went here and went there, like my routine and scheduling would have to be a little more loose. So I think in the sense that I'm home with her a lot makes it so that her routine can be sort of strict. But I've always been like super routine. She needs a nap at this time, she needs to eat at this time, and it's been great. Like, she's always been an amazing sleeper, and I think that helped so much when she was little. As she gets older, it's sort of hurting me with the routine thing, because if it's not, you know, if she's not home, she's gotten better, but if she's not home during nap time, she flips out. She doesn't nap anywhere besides her crib at home or in the car if you know, there's a long enough trip or she's exhausted enough to fall asleep. But she will not fall asleep in the stroller. She will not like just go down anywhere like a normal kid. I'll be like at the fair or something and some kid will be sleeping in their mom's arms. She's not that. So it's good and it's bad. I think it's really good to have a routine, but also teach them flexibility. When Sydney is at the age of starting school, are you going to homeschool her or send her to preschool? I'm actually going to send her to public school because the whole homeschooling thing, I know nothing about. I don't think that I would have time and energy, as bad as that sounds, like I don't know. I went to public school, nothing against homeschooling. I just personally, I'm going to send her to school everywhere else. Is Sydney's dad back in the picture? Okay, so he watches her for the most part while I'm at work and has for a while. Was it hard switching Sydney to whole milk? Any tips, please? I get this question a ton about switching to whole milk. You guys, Sydney is so not picky. It was so easy to transition her. It was like, I have no advice on that, just because the first time I ever gave her milk, I'm pretty sure I vlogged it. I think I did, or at least put it on Snapchat or Instagram or something. And she drank it instantly and loved it. She was never a huge bottle baby anyway. We nursed most of the time, and you know, she only had breast milk, but she just didn't have a preference on like bottle nipples, cups, whatever. So I think that, and plus the fact that she will eat literally anything helps. I could give her like beet juice and she'd say, yummy, like. So no, it wasn't hard, but you know, a lot of times they say that you can start, like if they're breastfed, whole milk is a little thicker than breast milk, so you can start with like 2% and kind of work your way up to whole milk. But I didn't have to do that. You can mix half breast milk, half whole milk, or formula and whole milk if you need to. You can try to warm it up. I get a lot of questions about Sydney's car seat. It's linked in the description box for every single one of the videos. It's Graco brand, and so far so good. I love it. I mean, haven't had any issues. She had a blowout in it, and because of the color, it's black and white striped. You can't even tell. It didn't stain, not at all, and I am not a good stain remover. So, do you have any other mommy friends, and how did you connect with them? And also, what things do you do for yourself to fuel your soul to be the best mommy you can be? You rock, girlfriend. I love it. So I really only have one other mommy friend that I see often, and I used to work with her. She worked with me at my waitressing, bartending job, and now she's just a stay-at-home mom. She has 2 kids. So we met there, and we're pretty much the same age, I think a year apart, not even. And yeah, she's pretty much my only mommy friend that lives close to me that I hang out with all the time. So I definitely don't have a lot of friends. Papa? What is the most annoying habit that other people have that drives you crazy? I think smacking. Like smacking when people are eating. I cannot stand, or chewing gum. Like, ooh, that drives me absolutely insane, and I cannot handle it. That, or the smell of cigarette smoke. And I'm like, no offense to anyone. I have so many people in my family and friends who smoke, but the smell of cigarette smoke makes me want to flip out and throw something like instantly. I want people to get away from me. It's a trigger. I don't know. And what hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? Honestly, YouTube. I like decorating homes. Oh my word. I would love to just decorate my house and like, I don't know. I think that like staging my own home, or like just decorating like crazy, that would be awesome. Okay, what do you do for being always positive and active when you have a baby? I'm not always positive. Nope. I try to be positive, but you guys know, like, I show the real life too. Sometimes I'm not positive, sometimes I am, but I always try to remind myself the more positive I am, the more positive and happy my life is going to be. Even if like I'm having a terrible day, which I have them all the time, and things go wrong and whatever, like Sydney is having a tantrum and I don't, nothing goes right. Like I try to always just take a breather and remind myself. And if I don't, and I have a bad day, then I try to go to sleep and wake up the next day with a positive attitude, whether that be like, hey, I set my coffee up for myself. I can't wait to go downstairs and make myself a coffee. Or I can't, you know, like, or I'm feeling down and I just want to like sit on the couch. But if I remind myself, hey, when you do your makeup or when you actually get dressed for the day, you actually feel better and have a great day. So I try to always remind myself that if I do these things, then it will make me have a positive day. Did Sydney ever go through a fussy eating stage, and how did you deal with it? So Sydney's not picky at all, but she definitely has days like if she's teething, or we'll just have days where she's not in the mood to eat. She will like chuck it, she won't eat it, she'll just play with it. And sometimes, like I remember in the beginning when she was probably around 13, 14 months, she went through a little like phase where she just wanted to play with her food, and it wasn't necessarily that she didn't like it, it was more that she just wanted to play, and that I didn't really understand. But if I like played with the food myself and pretended like, oh, mommy's gonna eat it, you eat it, and choo-choo train, and like give her a big clap and round of applause or sing a song and distract her from the act of eating, and then she would actually eat and not realize like, oh, I'm eating it. So if I like didn't sit there and say, eat it, one more bite, do this, do that, food, eat it now, and like harp on it, and if I just focused on something else or played a game with her or something, obviously I'm not gonna like make her laugh and choke while she's eating, but you know, if I played a game or sung a song and distracted her, then she would eat. This question is, any tips on how to get nutritious foods on a budget? So I'm always on a budget. Coupons, and I'll leave all my couponing apps down below because I always do, and I always talk about couponing. But I buy whatever fruit or vegetable is on sale for the week, and sometimes I'll freeze it. Like the other day, raspberries were on sale for either $1.50 or $2, which is, you know, a good discount because raspberries can be like $4 a pack. I bought 2 and I ended up freezing one, so I still have frozen berries where I can put them in pancakes, or I can put them in, you know, smoothies, or just thaw them out and she'll eat them just fine. So I try to always buy things whenever they're on sale or whatever is in season and on sale. Times like whole grain pasta, whole grain breads, like I don't have to buy the name brand stuff. Some things I do prefer to buy name brand, but a lot of things like pasta and whatever, you can still buy whole grain pasta for like $1.10 a pack if you buy the name brand or you buy the generic brand stuff. Super nutritious and healthy. And how old are you? You are beautiful. Aw, thank you. I'm 31. If you could hang out with any YouTuber for the day, who would it be and why? Oh my gosh, you guys are asking really good questions. Okay, so I feel like that's easy. If you guys know me, I'm obsessed with Jaclyn Hill. I'm like her biggest fangirl. So I feel like the obvious answer would be Jaclyn Hill. And I mean, like back in the day when she would vlog and, you know, following her on her Snapchat and seeing how crazy and wild she is, like I love her personality for what I see at least. I think she's just so down to earth and bubbly and fun, and I think she would just, I could hang out and watch Netflix with her and it would be like a blast with her. Like I don't know, I think she'd be so fun, and not only fun but interesting. Like I want to know what her life is like behind the scenes too. So I think Jaclyn Hill. How did you handle body image, weight loss after giving birth? So I actually had more body image weight issues when I was pregnant than after giving birth. So after giving birth, I was breastfeeding and the weight just melted off. I honestly think I'm bigger right now than I was like a week after I gave birth because of breastfeeding. But as far as like, I loved being pregnant. I thought I was like, I just felt beautiful. I felt like, you know, I'm creating this human being. Look at what my body is doing. It's changing into the shape. Literally the last 2 weeks of pregnancy, I was retaining so much water, and that's probably because my blood pressure was going up. I was retaining so much water. I just felt so uncomfortable and so just huge and swollen. My face was swollen, my ankles, my knees, like everything was swollen on me, and I just did not feel attractive. And it was, you know, part of life, but it's hard. We're gonna do any more makeup videos. So I probably will on this channel. If you guys request them and want them, then I definitely will. But I've just gone back and forth with my makeup channel. I don't really want to keep it. And if I do keep doing makeup, I think I'll just put it on this channel. Touch the lens. I hope she didn't leave a spot on it. We don't touch the lens. Oh my gosh, she's getting antsy. This is like, whew. I got a ton of questions about dating and if I'm dating, when will I be ready to date again? Any tips about single moms and how would they go about dating? You guys, I'm not dating. I don't think I'm ready to, only because, like, I'm ready for a relationship, but I'm not ready at the same time, meaning like, right now I'm just so focused on being a work from home mom and doing YouTube and just trying to make that happen that I don't have any spare time at all for a relationship. And if I chose to like do the relationship thing, then I wouldn't have enough time for YouTube. And right now I really, really want to make YouTube happen. So I'm spending all my time and effort into that right now. I think if I had an established kind of schedule or routine, if I didn't have Sydney every single day, then maybe I would have more time, but I have Sydney every single day and I just, so I'm currently not. I think I've mentioned this before, I did try to date, and I did. I went on several dates and like we dated for a few months and my life was so crazy chaotic that it wasn't fair to the other person that I couldn't like give my all, and I wasn't ready to date, so I couldn't. How do you budget? How much do you allow yourself to spend on yourself? I've been terrible about budgeting lately and it's really bad because I used to be so good, but now I have like it's so stressful right now because I have so many different forms of like little incomes here and there that all add up to my income. So I just base it off of what I think I'm gonna make for the month, and then I get paid like at 5 different times throughout the month too, and how much I'm scheduled at my work, but I know almost exactly what my bills are. I mean, I own my own home and my bills are pretty much the same every single month besides, you know, things here and there. So I try to just limit myself I don't know. I don't really have a budget that I follow, but I need to get budgeting, I guess. But I don't really spend a lot on myself. If I do, it's little things here and there, or I might like splurge and buy myself a couple of things in a month and spend like $200 at most, but then for the next 4 months I won't spend a penny on myself unless it's coffee. Let's see, do you want more kids? Yes, I have always wanted 2 kids. I've always just dreamed of having a boy and a girl. Whatever God's plan is God's plan, but I've always wanted to have 2. Did you always know that you wanted to be a mama? Yeah, I've always known. Ever since I was little, I would, you know, play with baby dolls and always like mother my brother, who's only almost 3 years younger than me, and I would always be like his mom. It was, yeah, I've always wanted to be a mom. What's something you said you'd never do as a mom but do now? So many things. For instance, I went out to lunch with one of my friends. She was visiting recently, and Sydney was getting really antsy and fussy before the food came. I pulled up Mickey Mouse on my phone, put it in her face, and she watched it. That's the first time I've ever done that, and I was like, I will never be that mom, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Do what you gotta do. So let's get into the giveaway now. I'm gonna have a link down below where you guys can enter the giveaway. So basically, some of you said that you didn't have an Instagram account, and that's fine. I'm not gonna punish people who don't have an Instagram account, but you'll have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then you'll get a bonus entry if you are following me on Instagram, and that is how you're going to enter. You will just click the link down below. Basically, so I was going to originally go shopping and buy things for this giveaway and give you guys things, but when I asked your opinions and I asked you to tell me about yourself, 99% of you said that you shopped at Target and Amazon, and then Starbucks or coffee was your passion. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do gift card giveaways. So I'm going to give one winner a $50 Amazon gift card, one winner a $50 Target gift card, and then 4 winners are going to win a Starbucks e-gift card. So they're all gonna be e-gift cards. I will deliver them. I will send them right to your email, and you can use them at your leisure. I will open this internationally, and if I end up like picking someone who say can't shop at Target because you don't have a Target, or can't shop at the Amazon, like, then you just let me know. And I just wanted to give back to you guys, and I'm just so thankful to be able to, you know, thank you guys. And I know that I didn't want to limit it to like just baby stores or just mommy stores. Like, I want you to be able to buy something for yourself, but at the same time, if you want to buy something for your little one, then that's great. Or learning tools or any of the toys that I show, you know, that I always get Sydney. And coffee, every mom needs coffee or whatever you drink at Starbucks. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Go ahead and check out my Instagram and follow me there. So also, I am gonna give away that diaper bag from Baby Leaky Baby, whatever. I'm gonna give that away, and I will probably just slip into someone's DMs on Instagram. So on my 20K Instagram picture, if you guys want to leave me a comment in that picture letting me know that you're interested in winning that diaper bag and maybe some other prizes I'll throw in there, I'm gonna just sneak into your DMs and message you. Leave me a comment on my 20K Instagram picture, and then I will pick a few people from there. Do you have any advice for new moms balancing work from home? Honestly, I can only speak to YouTube and the fact that I'm like create my own schedule. Honestly, creating a schedule is number one in my opinion. Before I had a schedule, I would let things slip, or I wouldn't get cleaning done, or I wouldn't get to film as much and whatever. But once you like create a schedule, say, hey, I want to wake up at this time, I want to go to bed at this time, or I need to get such and such done by this day, get a planner. My planner, I write down like my filming days, my upload days, but just try as best you can to get on a schedule. And if it doesn't work, be flexible. Obviously, if something doesn't go your way, or you don't like hit a deadline that you want to do, obviously if you have a boss and you have to hit a deadline, like you have to hit a deadline, like that's different. But if you're kind of your own boss, then I would say just try to be a little bit flexible, try to be ahead of the game if you can. I faltered there when Sydney was sick. I didn't have any pre-filmed content, so I didn't get to upload on my typical Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So just anytime you can get something done, instead of sitting down and relaxing, just get something done, be a boss. What was your boy name if you had one? Oh, what was the boy name? I've never had like specific girl and boy names picked out. For Sydney, my mom mentioned the name Sydney and I really liked it. And I didn't know anyone else named Sydney or kids named Sydney at all. And go figure, because one of my best friends right now, her middle name is named Sydney, and I didn't even think of it until I had already like announced that I was gonna name her Sydney. But basically anything that no one else had around me. But now, obviously, now that my daughter's named Sydney, like I only see everyone named Sydney, and it's just relative to like, you know. So my boy name, I think I liked Camden. We never agreed on a boy name. I never really found one that I liked. So I think it was meant to be that we had a girl, and I never had a boy name. I can't even think of any right now off the top of my head that I like. My 14-month-old son is biting hard. I don't know what to do. If Sydney bites you, how do you deal with it? Oh, so Sydney, she bites sometimes when she's angry, but she doesn't like bite yet. She more or less like pushes her teeth. Obviously she's teething a lot, so I think it's like her getting her frustration out and then making her mouth feel good. So she'll like just push, if that makes sense, like on her top teeth. She won't bite. I definitely have to say no with a very stern voice every single time and make sure that she knows that is not something we do, and say no biting, biting hurts, and say it very stern and every single time. Don't ever let it slide. This one's a breastfeeding question. They're trying to breastfeed and trying to get used to them taking bottles. Any advice? We only used the Dr. Brown bottles and nipples, and she liked them. They worked fine for her. When Sydney was teething, or a couple of different times, she wouldn't take a bottle, like if I was at work or whatever. So I got panicky thinking, oh my gosh, she won't take a bottle when I'm not around. So, but that was only a couple times. So I, during the day, would like give her one bottle here and there. Even if I was breastfeeding, I would substitute a session for a bottle session and then just pump instead. If you walk around with them, like I would walk around holding her, like cradling her like a baby, and just pop it in her mouth real quick, and she would be distracted and she would do it. A lot of times they might be teething, so that might be rough. If they are teething and they really won't take a bottle, then rice cereal with breast milk in it, like a ton of breast milk. Maybe they'll eat it that way. Maybe their gums just hurt them. Any advice for other moms or families that want to start a YouTube channel? Just do it. Like there's no advice, just do it. Don't put too much, I mean, you can put thought and effort and research and money into it if you want, but just do it. Just be yourselves. As corny as that is, like, you have to be yourself or no one's gonna wanna watch you. Don't try to be like other people. Just be yourself, and someone will subscribe. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it for my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you enter the giveaway if you're interested in any of those prizes or the diaper bag giveaway. She's still getting over her, you know, just tiredness and illness, and still has a little bit of the rash going on, so poor baby. Thank you again for 20K. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.